Alice, I have a few questions, about medication.
Oh my goodness, do you take all these pills?
No, I don't, but I've known people who take 8 or 9 pills a day.
And that's actually the topic of our video for this particular episode, medication management. Hi, I'm Alice Bonner, and I'm here from Advancing Excellence, and with me is Dominic Chianese, performer extraordinaire.
Well, thank you.
So, Dom, we're all learning together about effective ways to reduce the use of antipsychotic medications, particularly in people with dementia. And while this is just one type of medication management, there's a lot of other areas we look at. It's a very important one that affects a lot of people. And tracking and trending your nursing home's data through this work can be incredibly valuable. Years ago, up to 45% of residents in some nursing homes were physically restrained. Through diligent and sustained efforts, the national restraint rate now ranges from 0 to 3%. But now, sometimes medications, such as antipsychotics, sedatives, or others, are used in place of physical restraints.
Oh, Mrs. Burns, please, sit down. You're going to hurt yourself here.
But I want to go to the store.
As a nurse or CNA, you've probably felt this way at times, worried that you can't watch all your residents all the time and wanting to keep them all safe.
Burns, she just won't stay seated.
But limiting someone's mobility may cause more weakness or stiffness over time and may result in someone being more at risk for injuries if they do fall.
Well, we've been following this for a while, so let me call the doctor and see what we need to do.
Okay.
Ms. Burns, you stay right here, okay?
Okay.
Right here. Dr. Ramirez, this is Doug. I'm the...
Antipsychotics are not indicated for dementia. There is no evidence that they work to reduce falls and injuries. In fact, just the opposite is true.
We're a restraint-free facility, so we do not want any physical restraints.
When we use psychoactive drugs for convenience, it's considered a chemical restraint and not permitted by law.
What medications, what kind of medications is she on?
We talked about that.
Sometimes family members may become upset.
Look at her. She's
Well,
She's tired all the time.
We talked about that.
Even if there has been some discussion about the use of medications.
We had you sign the consent form.
When?
And literature suggests that in other situations, these discussions with families may not have happened.
I do not want her medicated.
Tracking which residents are receiving an antipsychotic medication can help to ensure that families are engaged in the process as well. Recent studies have demonstrated that there are many effective strategies for meeting the needs of residents with dementia without drugs, and they all feature a person-centered approach.
Help you, Mrs. Burns? Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
But I want to go to the store.
Well, you know what? I want to go to the store, too.
In many cases, boredom, pain, hunger, or curiosity are driving an individual with dementia to try to get up repeatedly. It's critical to try to understand what the person is trying to communicate with their behavior patterns. What is the unmet need? When it comes to approaches to dementia care, the medication tracking tool can really be helpful. It all gets back to data. Someone who uses this tool quite often is consultant pharmacist. And we're here with one today. Jim, nice to see you.
Nice to see you,
Thanks
Alice.
for joining me.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about what you do and how you manage medications.
Well, the first thing I like to do is actually meet with the resident. What kind of music do you like?
Swing music.
I also meet with the family, I talk with the nurses, and together as a team we try to find out the approaches that we can use. We put that right here into the computer in the Advancing Excellence medication tracking tool right here. And you can see Mrs. Burns, one of the things that soothes her is swing music.
I remember that.
Right there, right? If we pull out, you can see the nursing home as a whole and analyze its trends. And so, over the last year, of our 49 residents with dementia, we started with 28 of them on antipsychotic medications. But look at that, we cut that number in half over the year in favor of non-pharmacological approaches. Now, prescribers may have different prescribing patterns.
So physicians and nurse practitioners, PAs,
Absolutely. They're all individualized themselves, and so you can look at this, and it looks like Dr. Stevens has some high numbers here. Why is he prescribing so much? It raises a red flag.
So what do you think is the most important thing?
Well, we want the residents to be active, engaged, and not overprescribed. And so I am going to always look for something that helps them in that way. These residents, I care for them and I really want to make their lives better. So I'm your consulting pharmacist. I want to be on your team.
Advancing excellence, making nursing homes better places to live, work, and visit.